Religion tells you that God is up there and you're down here. Religion tells you that God is over there and you're over here. Religion? Heard it all? I thought so too. Someone once challenged me not to think of the creator of the universe as just some big guy in the sky. I see it as more than that. This power helps us raise our kids. It helps us to get our businesses together. Makes us who we are. Now imagine this power not as some big guy in the sky, but as a power working in you. Now, how amazing would your life be?
Looking for something more? Go to myalc.org. That's myalc.org. The Abundant Life Center for dynamic living through spiritual growth.
I'm Ed Montgomery. Looking for more? Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Smash it, crash it. Let us know you're there. We're hearing a lot of teaching out there that's trying to teach men and women to one day become, one day you will be, or one day
You
Jesus
already
will
are.
help you, and one day God will make you better than what you are, and you already are.
You already are. You come here
That's a
and
major
you say
attitude
it
right
all
there.
the time. We come here with every tool and talent we need to succeed. And because God doesn't just dump everything in us for exhibition immediately when we're babies, we have to develop into our I-ness or our I amness. You have to know that God is not outside, up there, and of course He's everywhere, but most importantly, He's within. And when He is within, the possibilities are endless. And I've taught my daughter Taylor that all her life. You are as great as you believe you are. You're as phenomenal as you believe you are. I can tell you all day long, girl, you are fantastic. You are so brilliant. You're sweet. You're this, you're that. I can tell you that all day, but until you sit quiet, move into a space where you really concentrate on, oh my gosh, I have been taught all my life that I already am successful. I'm already brilliant. I'm already pretty. I'm already poised. I'm already, all of these things. And I believe that's the success of this ministry, is that we have always taught the I amness of an individual.
See, that's spirituality. It is also, we always have a tendency to think of what did enslavement do to black people, what did slavery do, but we don't understand that enslavement was only a comma in our existence.
Absolutely.
We came from far more. People, they tried to get us to, don't be thinking about African and spirituality that came from Africa. It's a bunch of hoodoo and it's a bunch of voodoo.
And now they want to look like Africa.
Exactly. And
with a different color scheme. Okay, next.
but all of it come together.
Yes.
It's a creativity. It's an understanding of the Creator, and it's understanding all that creativity is inside of you. And forget nature. We want to drill. Well, forget that too. You want to have a planet to live on. After your children. Speaking of children, I heard little birdie told me. I heard Taylor's embarking.
Taylor's
on something.
Well, first of all,
your daughter,
my daughter Taylor, y'all know, if you follow me on anything, you know Taylor. Who Taylor is. Taylor has successfully done like 4 movies. She's appeared twice on different television shows. Her latest was All American.
Okay.
The CW,
that football.
The football, the
okay.
CW that hit.
Okay.
And she did that, so she may, y'all pray, she may have a reoccurring role on that. She and I are embarking on our own show for 2025 that's
Okay.
going to encompass travel and health and wellness and mommy-daughter
You're
discussions
gonna let us in.
and things
You're
like
gonna
that.
you're gonna let us in on mommy-daughter talk will be going on with mom and
Yeah,
daughter.
we're gonna kind of let y'all in on how how we navigate life.
Okay.
And so she's doing really well. She sings, she dances, she acts. She graduated from Howard, HU, you know.
All right, HBU, all that. That's me too.
HBCU,
All of us.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm so proud of that, and I'm just so proud of the woman that she has, evolved into. Because, like I said before,
You raised a
that
fantastic
I amness was already in her.
Yeah, you raised a fantastic
Well,
daughter.
I had
You had to
a
go through some-
village.
yeah, you had to go
ALC
through
had a
things,
lot
but
to
yeah.
do with that. Dr. Sandra had a lot to do with that, and I didn't realize how much Dr. Sandra had
yeah,
a
that
lot
was
to
my
do.
wife transition.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful. My beautiful butterfly. Every time I see a butterfly, I think of her. She would call Taylor or text Taylor and, say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. I love you,
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
remember.
like that. And it's like, man, I just love my village. I have such a great village. My brothers, my sisters. She's just been surrounded by so much love. Her father, her aunts, her uncles. I mean, just
Fantastic.
the whole
Just
benefit.
they're doing everything they can to
Absolutely,
be
just
there.
to surround her with so much love, and she feels it. So
You know.
yeah, I'm very proud of her, extremely.
I'm gonna ask you one more thing.
Okay.
How do you see our country for the future? How do you, when you look at the United States of America, and a lot of things are changing, a lot of things are shifting, even in the music industry, we're seeing controversies.
Yes.
Money is being given from black platforms away from black families and black education. We're seeing a change in education. Where do you see the future of our country? What do you see?
I'm glad you asked me that, Pastor,
That's
because
a big-
I've been thinking about that for a while now. I believe we are about to see a resurgence of community like we've never seen before,
Okay.
because we're going to need each other.
Okay.
We've always needed each other, and we've always depended on each other. But I think now, in the realm of the spirit, if we don't come together, and I'm talking about people who love God. Let me make this clear. I am not talking about people who say they believe in Jesus and hate folks. I'm not talking about those people. I'm not talking about people who say that they are Christian and they want to stop women from owning businesses. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people who believe that God is love first, and that God is peace and compassion to all people. For God so loved the world. Let's just stop right there. And that means everybody that's on this planet, I don't care what color you are, what ethnicity you are, what gender you are, what gender conforming, whatever you are. God never would have made you if he didn't want you to be on this earth. So let's stop right there and say, So God allowed everybody to be born. He knew they were going to be born just the way they were. He doesn't have a problem with them. Why do you?
Whoops. All right,
Yeah, and I said that. I meant that.
I'm gonna stop
So
right
now we come together, everybody.
Yeah.
If you're a human being that wants love and wants to be loved, and no shadow, you know how the Bible says
Right.
that there can't be any shadow of
Right,
hate
exactly.
or any shadow of evil. I just need us to come together and figure this thing out. I don't need to know what you believe to love you. I don't need to know, because they've said for so long, the Christians shouldn't be with the Muslims.
Right.
We have the same father, Abraham. And those of you who don't know your religious history, you need to read a book. I say that, read a book, because I read books every day. And what I am trying to advocate for everywhere I go, because I travel the world,
Right.
I don't care what you look like, who, you can be, one of the other folks. I still have to love you for my soul and my spirit to thrive. Because I'm not going to try to take anything away from another one of God's children.
But I ain't gonna let you in my circle of my world if you want to hurt my world or you want.
Oh, I'm not. What? No, I didn't say I was gonna have an open door policy, though, Pastor. No, we don't have an open door policy ever.
Let me go. My
Because
time.
you got no. Come on, let's do a little bit more. You can do it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because here's the thing. Boundaries are amazing. Boundaries are good because you cannot afford to give your whole self to someone you don't know.
Okay.
But what you can do is you can treat them. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can treat them with all the love and kindness that God requires. Because we just talked about trust. Trust is earned. Trust is not a given. Trust is earned by walking with.
You do not give yourself to someone.
No.
You don't. No.
No, you do not.
You do not give yourself to someone. You don't. No.
And that goes back to relationships.
It goes
So
back to
that,
relationships. It goes back to sexuality.
Yes, it does.
It goes back to who you with. You don't give yourself to someone you don't
know.
know. So
And the beauty of relationships is you get to go on a journey of discovery to find out who they are.
now don't tell me that.
Okay, sorry.
I've just been in the single realm
But it's
for
okay.
3 years. So
It's all right. Listen,
see,
I
so
have
discovery,
more- look, I have
discovery
more-
to me.
I have more experience, so I can tell you about that.
Okay, you know what I was getting ready to say though. Discovery to me is discovering the map of who she is.
Absolutely.
I want to know who she is. I want to know what this town is over here in your mind.
Absolutely.
What's over
Pick
here
that
in your
brain.
head. I
But
want
that's
to
what-
know who
But
you
isn't
are.
that the awesome part of relationships?
Oh, that's the beauty part.
That's the beautiful part of relationships. Everybody wants to jump into the ecstasy part of, oh my God, my teeth are turning, teeth are
The
turbling.
the click, and I click, and then I'm with you tonight.
Right.
If you don't know, that's like jumping down a bottomless hole.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know who this person is. There's nothing to hold on to. And when you wake up in the morning, you're saying, now who was that?
Who was that? And stop hooking up on these apps that are telling y'all, oh yeah, the person is right next to you.
See, they
Duh,
think we
you
being,
standing
they
by
think
10
you're being,
people.
well, see, they
You
think
know,
you're
it's
being
like-
Christian. That's not Christianity.
That's mother wit. I am a mother. So I'm going to protect all my babies. So since I'm not your mama, I'm going to be your auntie. Listen, the folks with all of these dating apps and all of these hookup apps, they're doing that because
They have Christian apps?
Whatever, yeah, Christian Mingle is just as a dating app as the other ones. Some nasty Christians out there. But I'm just, I'm just saying. So if you guys stop contributing and subscribing to those apps, maybe you can sit back and take a look and say, you know what? Here's what I really want. I want a kind person.
But
I want a person.
But it takes time to find that person.
Absolutely. And like I said, get off the hookup apps and
But
go
then how they
walk.
gonna find
You can find somebody. You can
Well,
walk.
if they could start on a hookup app.
No, you can walk on the trail at the park. You can go to Starbucks. They don't sponsor us, so we're not. You can go to a coffee shop. You can go to the movies. You can do any of those
Okay,
things.
but all those places you talking about, those are dark places.
They're not dark. If you're in a dark coffee shop, you need to go home.
Well, the movies. Well, go to the movies with somebody that you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, just don't go by yourself.
Well, I go by myself all the time to the movies.
But then you sit and you lean over and say, hey,
No.
What's your name?
See,
You
the
don't want to
movies
do
I
that.
go to, they have those big old chairs.
Yeah, but those are
where-
recliner chairs.
Yes, they do, and nobody's next to me.
But
I
don't they
buy
have-
both of
don't
the
they
tickets.
have blankets and pillows
I
in them?
buy both of the tickets. I buy like 3 tickets, and so there's no one on each side of me. So I know if somebody comes and sits on the side, hey, no.
But those are for, but what about the older people who go in? You know, because
Well, I'm
they
in that
know love.
older. I'm in that older realm.
No, you're not.
Okay.
We got to go.
We gotta go. We're gonna continue this because it's getting good. Hey, listen, make sure, as Pastor would say all the time, make sure you're being good to yourself. Make sure you love on yourself. Make sure you know who you are so that when that special someone comes around, it only enhances the beautiful you that you already are.
You just kind of work on yourself. Make sure your skin is soft and go to the pedicure. You're going to be on tour. Where are you going?
I am going on tour with Kirk Franklin, Marvin Sapp,
Okay.
Fred Hammond, and my
These are all
sisters,
Texas
the
people.
Clark sisters.
Detroit, okay.
And we're going to be traveling August 31st through the second week in November. Check
going-
your
how many
local
cities? You're going a lot of places.
listings.
Okay.
Probably 38.
Woo.
Yeah, they're trying to do 40.
Okay.
But hey, you know, y'all can ask. Hey, come
What
down.
kind of tour? What is it called?
The reunion
The
tour,
reunion tour?
part 2.
Now, this is Stomp Down. This is get down there.
Oh my gosh.
Just bring yourself on in.
Please.
Bring your Holy Spirit in. Bring the Holy Spirit with you.
Well, it comes with you anyway. Come on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, some folk be
I'm not
bad at
doing that.
Okay. But listen, it is worth it. You got all these people in that. Listen, it's going to be nonstop back and forth.
Yes.
So, right back to back. And the Clark sisters,
Absolutely.
don't miss it because they're out. Don't miss it. Okay?
Yes.
Don't miss it.
Absolutely. All of them, including Twinkie.
Quickie going to be there?
Twinkie is going to be there. Yes.
Oh, I can't.
I know. It's going to be so good.
I can't
Oh my
wait to go.
gosh,
I
yes.
can't wait to go see this. Yolanda Adams, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us after dark.
Thank you, Dr. Ed, for the invitation. Thank
I
y'all.
appreciate it. You're so wonderful. Love you all. Let my production team know because they're over there.
know.
I hear their feet shuffling. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm bringing some people in here with me, so this is the first time that I've brought some folk into my prayer closet. I was going to do. We come before thee and we beseech thee, and knee bend and body bow. But you know I don't talk to you that way, right? No. They don't know that you call me Edward, so they just finished that show that we did, and it's a little different, but I'm hoping we reach some people. But listen, I'm just gonna be real with you. There's some folk in my life that you're gonna have to can you get rid of them? Okay, I knew you wasn't gonna do that, but I'm not talking about rid of them. I'm talking about, can you just kind of push them back a little bit? They're messing with me. Yeah, I know. I'm trusting you for so many things. So many places in my life that I need you in. And I know you can deal with you, I'm not alone, but sometimes there's loneliness. But with you, I can get through this. I'm at the point now that I'm just going to trust you with it. Can you help with the clicks? You know, Lord, I need algorithms. You don't mess with that, right? Okay. So you don't mess with the algorithm and you can't move those people. Okay. well, at least I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Thanks for everything else. Couldn't have made it without you. Night, Lord. This room is filled with so much energy. It is filled with abundance everywhere I go, whether I'm in this room, whether I'm in this space, whatever it is, the space where you are, even though there is glass and plastic and Wi-Fi between us, actually we are in the same space. We are in the same place. We are in the moment of now. I want you to grab a hold of this now. First of all, thank you for your contributions. Thank you for your donations, but more than anything, thank you for your partnership, because that's what enables us to reach out and to connect with more people. Take a moment. Let your gratitude show. You can text or give 713-742-2035. That's 713-742-2035. Or you can go straight to myalc.org. That's myalc.org. And you can give. Press that donate button. It will take you immediately. It'll only take a couple of minutes. Or if you're old school, you can write a check. Slip it into an envelope and you make sure you put a stamp on it. And you can send it to Abundant Life Center or Ed Montgomery. It doesn't go into my pocket. It goes into the organization. It's the ministry. And you can send it to P.O. Box 772-300, Houston, Texas, 77215. Those are the ways to be able to send it. But once you send it, there's a way that will be made in your heart. First of all, it will be warm and loving, but it'll also open the doors for other people. And you can't beat that with a stick, as my granddaddy used to say. Thank you so much. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash it, crash it. Let us know you're there.